Robert Half International, a trusted industry heavyweight, and 3 of 5 failure modes. Mapping the litigation landscape of online hearing, one company at a time. This is part 18. Trying to slog through some numbers, work out my language for the next blog post. Baseline verdict: even when anchoring the data to the conservative 10-to-1 processing floor, the macroeconomic drain of uncompensated job seeker time within the Robert Half ecosystem sits securely between $3 billion and $5 billion across a 14-year period. I would like to emphasize all of my numbers are ridiculously conservative, and that's only 14 years of Robert Half's existence since 1948. Given how very clearly they haven't been challenged to do right by the workforce since 1993, at least, I shudder to think what it is. And given how thoroughly they admitted all sorts of things they should not have admitted in their SEC filings penalty of perjury, I shudder to think what the actual application to placement ratio is. Why would they be true when the SEC isn't even holding them accountable? The scope of the harm. Swear to God, the entire economic industry needs to go back to Econ 101 and learn what a two-sided market is. Sorry, I got fired. Continuing. Small businesses, benchmarking blindness, the operational distinction. Unlike standard applicant tracking systems and open job boards, Robert Half's impact on small businesses does not stem from a high-volume noise engine. While prior installments of this series detailed the mechanisms of local labor drain and access cost inversion, which was related to the market noise, in this particular case, we found those systemic burdens are more appropriately evaluated within the municipal framework of this analysis. Instead, for local pizza shops, hair salons, and daycare centers, the bread and butter of mainstream USA, we assess the operational friction of RHI is different. It's an information failure, not a volume failure. Local small businesses on Main Street operate entirely outside of the staffing industry's closed loop. The lack of transparency forces them to manage talent acquisition based solely on 2 highly distorted outputs. Output A, the contaminated candidate flow. The mechanism: candidates arrive at the small business after cycling through uncompensated preparation loops, opaque interviewing layers, and zero feedback rejections within the agency ecosystem. The result? The job seeker's already burned out, defensive, and carrying distorted expectations about the hiring process. Because the closed ecosystem emits no data signal, the small business owner inherits a cynical candidate without understanding the systemic cause of their disposition. Output B, the corporate perception gap. The small business owner observes enterprise-level competitors moving through talent acquisition with apparent ease, comparing it unfavorably to their own internal struggles. The result: what is invisible to the small business is that this corporate ease is artificial. It's purchased by externalizing, polluting the workforce's capacity to do labor.